land sustains us. Its life-giving energy is a gift Mississippians have cherished for generations. Through ingenuity, hard work, and the blessing of abundant natural resources, we create products of the earth that feed us, clothe us, and help us build productive lives. This synthesis of man and nature is Mississippi, past, present, and with proper leadership, future. Our rich agrarian history reminds us that the lifeblood of progress is vision. And for agriculture to remain a force in Mississippi, we need leaders with vision. Visions of plenty. As a young boy growing up in rural Pontotoc and Tippah counties, Thad Cochran gained an appreciation for Mississippi's small towns and their agricultural heritage. His understanding of fellow Mississippians' close ties to the land would serve Thad well in his career. His parents, faculty members at Blue Mountain College, also instilled a desire for knowledge and a love of politics and government. Thad excelled in school, garnering numerous scholastic awards while earning Bachelor of Arts and Law degrees from Ole Miss. He married Rose Clayton in 1964, and they settled in Jackson, where he practiced law. Thad inherited the Cochrans' love of politics and was very active in local, state, and national political campaigns during the late 60s and early 70s. In 1972, he decided to run for political office and was elected U.S. Representative for the 4th District of Mississippi. Thad's fellow Mississippians recognized his potential and his vision for the state and re-elected him to his House seat in 1974 and 1976.
We think the votes have come in real well, and we're very happy. We think it'll indicate a substantial victory, and the credit goes to an awful lot of people who worked very hard, and thank you very much, all of you. The credit goes to you.
In 1978, he was elected to the U.S. Senate, becoming the first Republican in over 100 years to win a statewide election in Mississippi. Thad is currently serving his 4th term in the U.S. Senate. Highlights of his Senate career include his work in agriculture, education, defense, rural development, health care, and criminal law programs. Thad's understanding of our close ties to the land and his unique perspective on the future of agriculture made him a natural choice for Senate agriculture committees. Through his leadership and hard work on these committees, Thad is making a tremendous impact on American agriculture. The Marketing Loan Program for Cotton and Rice, which Thad authored and guided to passage in 1985, is considered one of the most successful agricultural programs ever enacted. He has also written other key provisions of the Farm Bills of 1981, 1985, 1990, and 1996. These bills define farm policy in America and directly affect the lives of thousands of Mississippians.
The biggest thing that the legislation that Senator Cochran has proposed and that he has helped secure for U.S. agriculture, for the Mid-South, and for Mississippi agriculture, has been an opportunity to bring stability to farm markets, particularly in the 85 and 90 Farm Bill, stability to farm income, let me say, because it provided necessary safety nets that allowed people to go out and make the investments that are so needed in agriculture to continue to be low-cost producers in the world.
His work in conserving our natural resources for future generations has also received national recognition. Thad is the author of the Wildlife Habitat Incentives Program, a program which helps landowners develop and improve wildlife habitat on private lands. He also authored the Mississippi Wilderness Act, which is the first federal legislation ever passed for the perpetual protection of lands in Mississippi. As a member of the Migratory Bird Conservation Commission, he has also influenced the set-aside of areas for wildlife habitat and national wildlife refuges. Thad's visionary leadership is also apparent in his work to secure funding for government and university-based research projects in Mississippi. These research projects ensure agriculture will remain productive and continue to have a positive impact on our economy. Thad played a major role in securing Mississippi's latest agricultural research project. It's designed to strengthen the aquaculture industry, an industry that is vital to our state's economy.
The agriculture industry in Mississippi plays a critical role into this state's economy. When you consider that the industry contributes more than $2 billion annually to the state's economy, then also consider that over 7,000 jobs are directly related to the industry. And then if you consider that this state has 14 processing plants which produce from 6 to 7 million pounds per week, and as a result of that, this state has 75% of the total market process. So that's huge business and certainly a benefit to this state and to the nation.
However, this shining star of Mississippi agriculture is still relatively young, and officials decided a coordinated research effort was needed to keep the young aquaculture industry strong in Mississippi and other southern states. They sought Senator Cochran's help in developing a national catfish research center.
Well, we wouldn't have a warm water aquaculture center had it not been for Senator Cochran's efforts in the late 80s to support financially and with his commitment and interest the establishment of the Warm Water Center. It was important that we had someone like him who understood the importance of ag research, the importance of aquaculture to a state like Mississippi, and the interrelationship between the state experiment station and the Agricultural Research Service as we formed a partnership to establish this center. I think, no doubt, the whole country will benefit. Not only Mississippi, but the rest of the nation will benefit from the work that will be done at this facility.
The center will serve as the coordination point for the entire aquaculture program at Mississippi State University. Catfish producers will have a one-stop facility where they can obtain the latest information on aquaculture production. At the center, farmers will work with staff members from the Mississippi Agricultural and Forestry Experiment Station, the Mississippi State University Extension Service, the College of Veterinary Medicine, and the USDA Agricultural Research Service. Thanks to Senator Cochran's efforts, the Aquaculture Center will help Mississippi maintain its status as the leader of catfish production in America. Mississippi State University is proud to name this facility the Thad Cochran National Warm Water Aquaculture Center in honor of Senator Cochran's contributions to all facets of Mississippi agriculture.
The Thad Cochran National Warm Water Aquaculture Center will be a great asset nationally for agriculture in this country. It is appropriately and deservedly named for Senator Thad Cochran, one of my closest friends in the United States Senate, and one of the most valued legislators of this last part of the century. I congratulate Thad, I congratulate especially all who have made this remarkable center possible for America.
The center commemorates Senator Cochran's desire to increase the productivity of agriculture while improving the lives of Mississippians. And it will prompt us to remind future generations that Thad Cochran, one of our own, helped Mississippi become a leader in world agriculture with his visions of plenty.